Hello and welcome to more awesome toys, classic toys, the awesome collection. Ah, Major Matt Mason from the 1960s. We're looking at one of his largest carded items where you actually get the figure and one of his accessory packs. So this was a deluxe unit. And then we have in the yellow a loose Doug Davis there to see what he looks like outside of the package. Ah, this is from 1966. This package is in fairly nice shape. It's got a little bit of warpage, and you can see it a little bit from this distance down at the bottom. And it had a price sticker that was removed right by the Matt Mason and Major Matt Mason on there. We'll get to that in a moment. They always had very cool diorama on the moon photos to go with the packaging. You can see the moon suit and the sled and his jet plaque. Let's get closer, and then I'll talk about this in a little bit of detail, and we'll look at the back. Matt Mason. A lot of folks don't know Matt Mason. It was a huge toy line by Mattel. In the years it was out, it was like their Barbie for boys. It came out in 1966 and went through 1970, the years of the space race. And then they finished up in 71. And then, he was forgotten. But not by the folks that remember him. Or the folks that like cool toys, the action figure type, before that term. He's a 6-inch bendy type. There's metal wire in there. And you can move the arms and shoulders at the joints. And then also on the legs in 2 places on each leg. Let's take a closer look. You can see he has a yellow visor on his astronaut helmet to get real geeky on you. They started to cheapen up the figures like they do on other things. See the red dots on here? They got rid of those. And then see the blue straps? Then they got rid of the blue and just went to black. Each as the years progress, so they got a little cheaper. Very cool. He's all minty fresh in there, never removed. He's been in there since 1966. How many people have been around since 1966 here? He comes with his cool accessories. He's got a hammer. There's a screwdriver, it's hard to see in there, and a wrench. He's got his radiation detector. He's got his jetpack. What's cool about the jetpack? You can have it on him, or it attaches to the sled. And the sled had an action feature that when it was hooked up to this, you can slide it along the floor. There's the moon suit, works on a bellows. Those arms look pretty fresh in there. When these things are loose, the air gets to them and they basically dry out and crack and fall apart. Very hard to find the moon suit by itself. There's Doug Davis saying, I don't look quite as fresh, but he's not bad. A lot of times they have broken wires or a lot more paint loss. Moon suit protects him from hostile environment. Matt flies on space sled or with a jet propulsion pack. Thinning space equipment adapted from a visual space program, flexible space suit, bends at all joints. See here, it was colored in a little bit to help fix where the price sticker was removed. This is an unpunched card, never on a peg hook. Old store stock, but wherever it was stored, some moisture got to it. You can see it on the backs a little bit easier. Got a little bent, but that's not too bad. This one's very expensive and very hard to find, especially in this good of a condition. There's the 1966 Mattel Inc. Hawthorne. Patent pending. There's a show about the moon suit. He fits inside there, so he can stand up. Very hard to have him actually stand up when he's in that. because it's kind of too heavy, so you got to be playing with it then to really stand it up. The only way you can do that is if it's hooked onto the feet onto the space station. I showed one of the space stations with him on there. I can give a link to that. You can put the pack directly on him, and then it's showing his space sled. His feet hook into there, and they talk about attaching it. The jetpack, he can fly along, and then the space sled can get pulled along. So there's a working mechanism which gets messed up over time inside that jetpack. Very cool indeed. Very big card. It's like a foot by a foot, or 13 inches or so. Take it around here. I have more Matt Mason, more G.I. Joe, and other classic collectible toys from the 60s and 70s, and some other collectible items that I have. Besides the regular World War II model videos I do, and then all the Marvel videos, especially featuring Marvel comics from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Alrighty, until next time, if anyone made it to the end, thanks for liking and subscribing. More awesome toys to come. Thank you.